In the peaceful village of Eziyama, nestled between rolling hills and whispering palm trees, lived a young girl named OCHANYA. She was only 16, but her mind shone brighter than the morning sun. She had dreams of becoming a medical doctor, of saving lives and bringing hope to her village. Every morning, she walked to school barefooted, her books tightly clutched in her hands, singing softly as she imagined herself in a white coat, stethoscope in hand, helping the sick. Her teachers adored her. The villagers spoke of her brilliance, often saying, "OCHANYA is a gift to Eziyama. One day, she will shine far beyond these hills." But life, as it often does, had a cruel way of testing the pure-hearted. One year, the government failed to pay the salaries of teachers, and the school went on strike. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. OCHANYA sat at home, her dreams hanging by a fragile thread. It was during this time that her auntie from Lagos, a wealthy woman who seldom visited, came to the village. She was astonished to see OCHANYA sitting idle, books untouched, her eyes still bright, but tinged with sadness. "OCHANYA, why aren't you in school?" her auntie asked. OCHANYA explained everything: the strike, the endless waiting, the frustration of being so full of dreams, but trapped by circumstances. Her auntie's heart went out to her. "You are too talented to waste here," she said firmly. "Come with me to Lagos. I will make sure you continue your studies, and one day, you will become the doctor you dream of." OCHANYA, trusting her auntie and yearning for her dreams, agreed. With hope in her heart, she left her village for the first time, stepping into the bright, bustling city of Lagos, believing her future awaited her. But evil sometimes hides behind the faces of those we trust the most. OCHANYA was introduced to her auntie's family, a husband, a successful man who commanded respect, and their 4 sons. Life in Lagos began like a dream at first. OCHANYA attended a private school, her uniforms neat and her books shiny. She studied hard, making new friends, and her heart still held onto the dream of healing the sick. Then, the nightmare began. It started with the last-born son. He was charming, polite, and gentle on the surface, but he harbored dark intentions. He began making advances toward OCHANYA, slowly manipulating her trust. She was only a child in a foreign city, far from her family and village. He lied, he threatened, and he coerced her, whispering that if she told anyone, her dreams would be destroyed. OCHANYA was trapped. She tried to escape, to speak out, to resist, but the fear of dishonor, shame, and losing her only chance at education silenced her. As if that was not enough, the husband of her auntie, the father of the boys, joined in this cruel act. OCHANYA's innocence was violated repeatedly. Her bright spirit, once unshakable, began to wither. She could hardly eat, could barely sleep, and nightmares haunted her nights. The joy she once carried for her studies faded into fear and despair. Eventually, her health declined. She became sick, frail, and bedridden, and her dreams of becoming a doctor seemed to be slipping from her grasp. Finally, her auntie, whether out of guilt, shame, or realization of what had happened, returned her to the village. She was taken to the local hospital, where doctors tried their best, but her body had been weakened by trauma, fear, and stress. On her dying bed, OCHANYA whispered a statement, that would shake her family forever. With her weak voice, she uttered, "It is you, my auntie, and the last son, who did not let me become a doctor. You have stolen my dreams, but I will not forget." Ochanya gave her last breath, leaving the world with tears in her mother's eyes and grief heavy in the village. Her mother, furious and heartbroken, tried to hold her sister accountable, but her auntie's wealth and influence initially silenced the matter. For a moment, it seemed like justice would never come. Yet, the story of Ochanya reached the right ears. With the intervention of the government and human rights authorities, the truth could not be hidden forever. Investigations revealed the cruel acts of the last son and the father, and the law prevailed. Both were arrested and sentenced to life imprisonment, ensuring they could harm no one else. The village mourned Ochanya, but her story became a lesson for generations. Injustice may hide behind wealth and power, but truth has a way of coming out. The innocence and brilliance of a child must always be protected. Dreams are precious, and we must fight to safeguard them against evil. Ochanya's name lived on, whispered by villagers who remembered her spirit and her brilliance. A small scholarship fund was established in her honor to help bright girls in Eziyama continue their studies, a testament to her dreams and the hope she left behind.